A Rothschild family insider guarantees the worldwide tip-top are currently inciting a race war in America, keeping in mind the end goal to propel the motivation of elimination, crush the dark race, destabilize the country, and make the conditions essential for military law and worldwide administration of the U.S. As though following a content or some unequivocal stage course by a more prominent power, the account of bigotry and division is being pushed by predominant press, and the possibility of an American race war is ending up less outlandish each day. No one among the positions of the citizenry stands to pick up anything at all from a slaughter amongst blacks and whites, yet here in 2016, we all of a sudden end up on the slope of such a prophetically catastrophic conflict. Who benefits? Waking Times reports. In 2013, James Casbolt, otherwise known as Michael Prince, a self-broadcasted Rothschild family insider, disclosed to Carrie Cassidy of Project Camelot how the world political first class were intending to catalyze a race war in America as a component of an intrigue to propel the plan of eradication, to wreck the dark race, to additionally destabilize the country, and to make the conditions important for military law in the U.S. Casbolt cases to be a piece of the Rothschild bloodline, somebody who has spent as long as he can remember being prepared as a professional killer for the world's most capable family, a super soldier as he puts it. Presently serving time in jail, some view Casbolt's certifications as rather shady. However, in numerous meetings regarding the matter of the world's decision first class, he has exhibited knowledge and data that confirms as being both very much educated and shockingly prescient in this case. He was asked by Cassidy, again more than 3 years back, what he thought the worldwide tip-top were arranging so as to extend their realm of control in coming years. His answer appears to be relatively prophetic today against the scenery of uproars in a few noteworthy U.S. urban areas and the rise of the George Soros-subsidized fifth section unrest development, Black Lives Matter, BLM. Casbolt's answer. The foe now is, they're inciting a race war in America. They're socially building it, a race war against blacks and whites, since they're endeavoring to lessen the populace, so they're focusing on blacks in America as the principal gathering. What's more, it's an expansion of what was happening in Africa with them ousting the blacks in Africa with designed aids and things like that. So they're building social circumstances in America now, and that gathering is as a rule presently focused on, the blacks in America. There's a great deal of race issues being brought into the media, similar to Obama's discussing, we should discuss race. In the media, a considerable measure of things are centered around race to get individuals' attitudes prepared for that. Michael Prince's social building programs are the main fare of the worldwide tip-top, as history illustrates. Casbolt goes ahead to associate contemporary occasions to occasions in the 60s when the CIA is known to have penetrated the counterculture developments conflicting with the Foundation war machine. Fundamentally, it's a continuation of social designing projects from Haight-Ashbury in the 60s in San Francisco. The Manson family, the Charles Manson homicides, and he was customized at China Lake, for the social designing. Charles Manson was discussing Helter Skelter, which is a race war, a prophetically catastrophic race war in America amongst blacks and whites, and the Beatles set off the Helter Skelter melody, and after that was, the Manson murder should trigger that, and that was, the race war should begin in Haight-Ashbury, the Flower Child settlement in San Francisco. They've regularly attempted to, with the Fourth Reich being founded on the West Drift. They've endeavored to trigger this helter-skelter whole world-destroying race war in California. With the LA riots they attempted to do it once more, and they will continue endeavoring to do it until the point when poop hits the fan amongst blacks and whites in America, on the grounds that the dark race is being focused on as of now in America, the African American. Michael Prince. Alluding to a group of the decision world class as the Fourth Reich, a living continuation of the Nazi development that wrecked Europe in the 1940s, Casbolt talks about a designed race war-esque segment in the arrangement to terminate the planet. The Fourth Reich basically will keep socially building these circumstances, like the Helter Skelter or the Manson in the 60s, the LA riots. Things will continue happening, since they need to diminish the populace, However, they have to begin with target gatherings. Michael Prince. 3 years after this meeting, as this correct situation inches nearer and nearer, remarks, for example, these should fill in as notices that we are being deceived into taking an interest in our own particular downfall, and as the predominant press contorts genuine occasions and shameful acts into a false banner race war, we should counter the partition and vanquish procedure with a famous battle of solidarity while recognizing and getting out the genuine worldwide powers playing every one of us like mannequins.